Are you ready to tackle the IELTS speaking test? Because today, we're going deep into a mock test.
We're going to break down a real test scenario.
Yeah, we'll really get into the language that can help you get that great score.
Think of it like we're your coaches for the IELTS.
All right, let's just jump right in, okay? Let's pretend like I'm the one taking the test and you're the examiner.
Perfect. Let's get started.
All right, let's jump right into a mock IELTS speaking test. We're going to play both the examiner and the candidate so you can see how it all works.
It's like we're giving you a front row seat to the test.
Exactly. So, picture this. You're in the exam room, examiner's across from you, friendly and all, ready to start the interview. Good morning. Could you please tell me your full name?
My name is candidate name.
And can I see your identification?
Of course. Here is my passport.
Thank you. Now, this first part, it's all about you and some everyday topics. Let's start with seasons. What's your favorite season?
My favorite season is autumn. I love that crisp, cool air, and the leaves turn these incredible colors. Reds, oranges, yellows. It's like a breath of fresh air after the summer heat. Perfect time for long walks, enjoying nature.
Okay, nice. What types of seasons do you experience in your country?
Well, my country has 4 distinct seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Each one is unique, Spring has all the flowers blooming, gentle breezes. Summer is hot, sunny, long days. Autumn, well, that's when it cools down and we get all those colorful leaves. And then winter, chilly winds, and sometimes we even get snow.
Sounds lovely. So
Yeah.
tell me, how do you usually relax?
Oh, I have a few ways I like to unwind. Reading a good book is always so soothing, especially curled up on the sofa with a cup of tea. Music's another one. I love exploring different genres, finding new artists, and sometimes, I just want to escape for a bit, catch up on a TV series or watch a movie. But when I need to be more active, I go for walks in nature, maybe even a bike ride. Being outdoors always helps me clear my head and feel energized.
Great ways to relax. Now let's switch gears a bit. Let's talk about, all right, moving on to part 2. Now you get to talk a bit longer on a specific topic.
That's right. 1 minute to prepare and then up to 2 minutes to speak.
Yep. I'll give you a topic card and a pencil for notes. Here's a topic. Describe a season you particularly enjoy. So you should say what the season is.
Got it.
What the weather's like during that season.
Mm-hmm.
What you usually do during that season.
Okay.
And explain why you enjoy the season so much.
All right, I think I can do that.
Your 1 minute prep time starts now.
Silence for 60 seconds.
Okay, time's up. Whenever you're ready, tell us about that season you enjoy.
The season I enjoy the most is winter. I know some people hate the cold, but for me, winter has this, special magic. Where I live, winters are pretty cold. Temperatures often drop below freezing. We usually get a good amount of snow. It's like the whole landscape transforms into a winter wonderland. Everything looks so peaceful and clean, Covered in a blanket of white.
Silence as the candidate speaks.
One of the things I love most about winter is that feeling of coziness. When it's freezing outside, there's nothing better than being inside, snuggling up with a warm drink and a good book. I also love spending time with family and friends during the holidays. There's just something special about gathering around a fireplace, sharing stories, having those festive meals. It makes winter feel so warm and comforting.
Silence as the candidate speaks.
Of course, winter also means lots of outdoor activities. I love going for walks in the snow, breathing in that crisp, fresh air. And if there's enough snow, sledding, building snowmen, even snowball fights with friends. It brings back so many happy memories from childhood. Makes me feel like a kid again.
Silence as the candidate speaks.
I think the real reason I love winter is that it makes you slow down, appreciate the simpler things. The world just seems to move slower when it's cold. It's a time for reflection, enjoying those quiet moments, connecting with loved ones. Winter might be chilly, but it always warms my heart.
Thank you. That was a lovely description. Now let's move on to part 3. We'll have a discussion about some more general questions, all related to seasons and weather. Okay, now for the last part of the speaking test, part 3. We'll chat about some broader questions, sticking with the theme of seasons and weather.
Sounds good.
Do you think people's favorite seasons kind of reflect their personality?
That's a thought-provoking question. I think there could be a link, but it's not a hard rule, you know? Like those who love summer, they might be more outgoing, energetic. Summer's all about social stuff, adventures, being lively, so it makes sense they'd be drawn to that season. But then you have winter lovers. They might be more introspective, enjoying quiet time. Winter is seen as a time for reflection, cozy nights, appreciating nature's stillness.
Yeah, I can see that. So how about the weather? How do you think it affects people's moods?
Oh, I think weather has a big impact. Sunshine and warmth, those usually lift people's spirits. Sunny days, people feel happier, more optimistic, more energetic. They're out and about, socializing, being active. But then, cloudy, rainy weather, that can sometimes bring people down, make them feel sluggish. Lack of sunlight can mess with our sleep patterns, make us less alert. Though not everyone's the same, of course. Some find rainy days cozy, enjoy that peaceful vibe.
Interesting. Last question. Do you think it's important for people to take time to relax? Why or why not?
Absolutely, it's essential. Especially these days, everything's so fast-paced. Easy to get caught up in the daily hustle and forget about well-being. Relaxation gives us a chance to recharge, both mentally and physically, reduces stress, improves mood, boosts overall health. And when we're relaxed, we're more productive, more creative, better at handling whatever challenges come our way. So yeah, making time to relax is crucial for a balanced, healthy life.
Couldn't agree more. That wraps up the speaking test. So there you have it. We walk through all 3 parts of the IELTS speaking test, from introductions to in-depth discussions.
Remember, this was a simulation, but it gives you a good idea of what to expect.
The key is practice. Be yourself and communicate clearly and confidently.
Exactly. Listen closely to the questions, respond thoughtfully. The examiner's looking for your ability to have a conversation, express yourself well in English.
Well, we hope this deep dive gave you a good look at the IELTS speaking test.
Best of luck with your prep. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
That's all for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us.